Hello, YouTubers. This is Michael Buckoff from BetterTOEFLScores.com. I got good news for everybody at YouTube. I am putting together, I actually have videos scheduled every 2 to 3 days between now and all the way through the end of September. So tell all your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and stick around. You're going to get a lot of really, really good TOEFL tips between now and September to help you to improve your TOEFL score. Now, today I want to talk about vocabulary. And I just put together this particular post you're looking at. I just completed this, and I wanted to make sure that my YouTube audience also knows about this particular post. So these are 5 vocabulary strategies to boost your speaking and writing scores. So let me kind of introduce the idea first. If you want to improve TOEFL speaking and writing, you'll need more than just good ideas. You need to use the right words. So in this guide, I'm going to talk about 5 TOEFL vocabulary strategies that will help you to use vocabulary more naturally, more precisely, and automatically, just like the required official rubrics. These strategies will help you impress both the human raters and the AI scoring systems, which are trained to evaluate your vocabulary, grammar, and clarity. So the main thing is you need to sound as close to a native speaker as possible. And that way, when SpeechRater, ETS, a scoring engine for speaking, or E-Rater, the scoring engine for writing, when these AI type scoring systems evaluate your speaking and writing, they're going to give you high marks. So let's get started. Number 1, learn words in context, not isolation. TOEFL raters expect idiomatic, precise word choice, not robotic repetition of dictionary definitions. Learning vocabulary in context helps you develop a more natural and flexible command of the language. So one thing that's important for the TOEFL is called automaticity of language use. The vocabulary you're choosing should be automatic, which means you don't have to pause a lot before you use the word, and it should be very natural and fit the context of the speaking and the writing that you're using. So here's some tips. Read articles from National Geographic, Science Daily, or BBC Learning English. Note academic words in use. Make example sentences related to TOEFL-style topics. So a good tip is if you go to my blog at BetterTOEFLScores.com, you can check out the TOEFL academic words for more vocabulary lists and usage tips. So that's number 1. Number 2, build synonym clusters to increase vocabulary range. You need to have a range of both basic and advanced vocabulary. It's very clear when you look at the speaking and the writing rubrics that you need this. So if you repeat the same word over and over, it will lower your score. So the strategy is to create synonym clusters. For example, for the word important, which is a pretty basic vocabulary word, a basic adjective in English, you can write next to it essential, significant, crucial, and vital. Or for the word cause, you can write lead to, result in, bring about, or trigger. You can use flashcards or a tool like Quizlet to group and study these clusters. Number 3, practice timed speaking with specific vocabulary. The speaking section challenges you to deliver responses in 45 to 60 seconds. You need to speak fluently and automatically with minimal hesitation and accurate vocabulary use. So choose 5 to 10 academic words a week and then start adding these to your speaking and your writing tasks. So I put together a list of 100 really important words here. So in the YouTube video, I will put the link to this blog post so you can look at it and review them for yourself. Okay, let's go to the next tip. Number 4, this is important because you want to sound natural. You want to sound automatic. You want to sound more like a native speaker. So strong TOEFL writers and native speakers use academic collocations, common word pairings that show advanced language control. This boosts scores on both integrated writing and writing for an academic discussion tasks. So I gave you some examples here. I'll just look at the first 5, but I did put, I think, 100 here. Provide evidence, draw a conclusion, support a claim, raise a concern, conduct research, reach a consensus, present an argument, and so on. So you should be using these collocations in the integrated writing and the writing for an academic discussion. I think they're also useful for the TOEFL integrated speaking tasks. All right, let's keep going. You can see I have 100 there. Okay, finally, tip number 5, get feedback and revise with intention. I would keep a journal too when you get feedback. I always tell my TOEFL students who study with me to keep a journal. And your journal should focus in 3 areas. Keep a journal with your delivery feedback that you're getting. Keep a journal with the language use feedback you're getting. And then keep a journal with the topic development feedback you're getting. So you're looking for patterns. What are the common concerns that your TOEFL, if you have somebody who evaluates your speaking and writing, what are they telling you over and over and over? These are things that you really need to fix if you want to get better. So it says here, the best TOEFL vocabulary strategy, get expert eyes on your writing and speaking. You may be overusing basic words or misusing advanced ones. I offer detailed vocabulary, grammar, and content feedback through my TOEFL speaking and writing feedback service at bettertoeflscores.com. It's only $99 a month and includes personalized weekly evaluations. I highly recommend this. Okay, let's do a recap now. Scoring high on TOEFL speaking and writing requires more than avoiding mistakes. You must demonstrate vocabulary variety, idiomatic usage, and fluency. These 5 TOEFL vocabulary strategies will help you improve your performance on test day and sound more like a confident academic English user. So distribute your vocabulary wisely. Practice under test conditions, get feedback, and use words with purpose and precision. And don't forget, like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if it fits your budget, you can go to bettertoeflscores.com. You can learn more about my TOEFL speaking and writing feedback service.